Hello, hello. You're in the reaction room with Rese. Welcome or welcome back. Hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. This is a new channel, so help me out if you don't mind. Today I'm doing a recap of Season 1, Episode 88. Okay, let's see what's going on beyond the gates. We start off at Orphy Jean's. Jacob is there waiting for Smitty, and Kat walks in. She asks him, how long is it going to take for him to put the cuffs on Leslie? I've been wondering the same thing myself. Jacob tells her that although she's annoying, she was right. Leslie's helmet is a match to the motorcycle rider that night. But there's still reasonable doubt. At Martin's house, he walks in the door, and Smitty hears him and comes downstairs. So Martin pretends that he's on the phone because he doesn't want to talk to him. So Smitty leaves. And then Samantha is getting ready to leave the house, and Martin wants to know where she's going. She says she's just going to the park. So he tells her to go and come right back and to turn her location on. Over at Uptown, Chelsea and Madison are chatting each other up about how happy they are together. Madison tells Chelsea that she's afraid that Anita doesn't really approve of her. Chelsea says there's no need to be intimidated. Anita is a very loving grandmother. They're about to leave and they see Allison. She walks over to them and Chelsea says, "What are you doing here? Are you following me?" Allison just says, "Small world, isn't it?" In Chicago, Anita has a meeting with the ladies. She says they need to update the choreo to bring something fresh and new to the concert. But Sharon isn't going for it. She tells Anita that she's trying to take over and run the show just like she did in the old days. She says they're supposed to be equals. And then she says, "How about you do this without me?" And she leaves. Back at Orphy Jean's, Smitty walks in, and Kat wants to know what's up with him and Jacob. Jacob tells her that Smitty's there about a story he's working on, so Kat leaves. Jacob asks Smitty what's going on with Martin. Smitty says he's starting to question Martin's role in whatever is going on. He says he thinks Martin is the victim, but he could be wrong about that. Jacob says Martin needs to lawyer up, and if that's true, then he and Smitty will have to part ways. Then Smitty says, "Well, what about your father?" Jacob tells him that when it comes to justice, there are no exceptions, not even for Martin or his dad. Detective Malone pays Martin a visit. He tells him that he knows Kenneth has been trying to get to him through Tyrell, but it won't happen again. Martin says, "I know. That's why I asked you here." He tells Malone that he needs police protection for his family. And Malone says, "Don't worry, your family will be safe." Anita asks Tracy, "Should we check on Sharon?" And Tracy says she'll be back. And then Anita says to her, "Well, can you tell her that I'm right?" Tracy says, "No, I can't do that." She says, "After all these years, you still think you know better than we do." She tells Anita, "We want this concert to be a success as much as you do, especially because we have more to lose. You don't need the money." Sharon comes back into the room and tells Anita, "You think you're better than us because you're writing the checks." Anita says, "Well, you can do the concert without me." She says, "I hoped that we could get past all the hurt feelings, but it was just too much to ask." Anita tells them, "I'm out." She says, "Get out of my hotel suite. The concert can go on without me." And as soon as they leave, she breaks down. Martin goes over to the park that Samantha went to, and he sees Kenneth sitting and talking to her. I wonder what Martin is going to do now. Well, that's how the show ended today. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about episode 88, and let me know what you think about my channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I will talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.